Hey Risa, today I am here to do the long-awaited Motif Luna breast pump review. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into a few things to know beforehand, go over my review points, and at the very end of the video I'll share my experience and my thoughts about the pump itself. So first up, I just want to remind everybody that with my breast pump reviews, comfort is not a review point. This is personal. It's a lot of trial and error to know what's comfortable for you, and it's going to vary from mother to mother with pump to pump. So for that reason, it's not a review point, but it is something I address in my experience with the pump. Also, I won't be comparing this pump to any others, but I will take requests for comparison videos down in the comments below. So if you want to see a specific pump compared to this one, make sure you comment. Before I get into the review, I just wanted to go over what you get with the Motif Luna. So first up is obviously the motor. So here's a look at that, about how big it is. And then you do have your ports right here for tubing. Focus on that. This opens up to be a double pump, or you just close it up so you can single pump. And then right on the front here, you do have your power button. And then this over here changes between massage and expression mode. Right here is your cycle rates, which is going to change the frequency. Right here is your button for your light. And then this is going to change the suction levels. But that is a look at the motor itself. You also are going to get 2 lines of tubing. You also get 2 complete sets. So this is the connector. You're going to get a backflow protector. You're going to get some duckbill valves that are up in there already installed. And then obviously you do get collection bottles, but you get 2 full sets of that. You also obviously do get a wall adapter as well. And then I have mine still in a bag because I don't utilize them, but you do get collars, travel caps, nipples, and also bottle lids as well in case you did want to feed out of those collection bottles. And then you also do get a user's manual. This is also online. I'll link it down below if you need it, but just so you know, in case you lose it, you need it, whatever, I'll link that down below for you guys. But now I'm just going to go over my review points. They haven't changed since the last one. They are price, function and ease of use, recommendation and reviews, portability and power options, accessibility to replacement parts or spare parts, customer service, durability, and noise level. So I'm just going to go down the line of those and, like I said, share my experience with you at the very end. So first up, as far as price goes, the best price I found was on Amazon for $199.99, so basically $200. But make sure that you are not able to get a pump free through your insurance before you go buying a pump out of pocket. A lot of insurance policies pay for pumps, so I would definitely check that out. I will link some helpful videos to walk you through that process. This is about $200, although it does go on sale on Amazon, sometimes to be even cheaper. Number 2 is function and ease of use. I will say that it is pretty user-friendly. You are going to have to manually select the different preset settings they have on there, but it's not overly complicated to do so. Number 3 is recommendations and reviews. Now, there isn't a ton because this is a newer pump, but I did find that Aeroflow breast pumps had the most reviews. They had 174, and it left it with about a 4.5-star rating out of 5 on there. Now, number 4 is portability and power options. This is wall adapter only, so you do need that wall adapter if you want to pump with this. The pump is a little larger, and it is 3.5 pounds, but it's by no means so large that I would not travel with it, or I don't think that it could be like something you take to work with you every day. Number 5 is accessibility to replacement and spare parts. So far, they're only online. They are on Aeroflow, and they also are on Amazon. And with Amazon, if you are a Prime member, you have free 2-day shipping. So with that, I am pretty impressed because it is a newer pump, and I like the fact that you have that Prime 2-day shipping, so if you are a member, you could get those parts pretty quickly to you. Number 6 is customer service. Motif has always had excellent customer service, and I did not experience anything different this time around. Number 7 is durability, and it is good. There is no mention of a lifespan in the user manual, which is a good sign to me, and so far it's been holding up well for what I've put it through. Number 8 is noise level, and I will say this is about medium to medium high, depending on what setting you're using. I use one of the lowest settings on this pump, so I feel like it's at that medium range, but if you're using one of the higher settings, I feel like the higher you go, obviously the noisier the pump's going to be. A few extra things that I think you should know before we move on to my experience. There are generally two different modes on breast pumps. There's massage mode and then there's expression mode. Massage mode is to stimulate milk and to encourage that milk flow, and then expression mode is to draw that milk out effectively after it's already been stimulated. And I will say that the Motif Luna offers both of those modes. You're just going to have to manually adjust in between them. It's not like some pumps that start off in massage mode and just kind of kick you over to an expression mode after a timer hits. This one is all about you, and you're going to have to select that. The Motif Luna is also a closed system pump, which means it does have those backflow protectors that prevents any milk from going back into the motor itself. And it is a single user pump, meaning that it is only intended for one person to use it throughout its entire lifespan. It also does have a light up LCD screen right here that does have a timer while you are pumping. Right here is that low profile grab handle that you can grab the pump by and move it around with. This also is where the light comes out of as well. There's 3 different settings for the light, or I guess I should say brightness settings. So it can either be dim or it can either be bright, depending on what you want. And it also does shut off after 30 minutes, so it has a little internal timer for you. Okay, so I'm coming to you after the fact with a messy background, real mom life kind of happening, but I remembered something that I forgot to mention in my review. I spent the whole time during that review trying to think of it. I knew I was forgetting something, but it's the fact that this pump starts right where you left off. So meaning wherever you shut the pump off at setting wise is exactly where it's going to start up at whenever you turn the pump back on. So try to keep that in mind. Either when you're about to be done pumping, make it go to a lower level so it's comfortable to start up again whenever you go to pump, or before you start pumping the next time, remember to decrease your setting. For someone like me, I tend to stick to the highest frequency, lowest level suction, so it works out fine for me. I don't really have a problem with it, but if you're someone who increases their suction level throughout their pumping session, you're going to definitely want to remember that. Okay, so on to my experience with this pump. Now I will say that I do have past experience with a Motif pump that I really did enjoy, and even though I try to be as unbiased as possible, I am human. So going into this, I did have higher expectations than normal when trying a new pump because I did enjoy their other one, and I will say that I was not disappointed. I feel like it offers a great amount of suction while still offering lower level settings for people who might not need as much. I do wish that there was higher frequency settings on the expression mode. However, you can stay in massage mode as long as you would like, since you are manually adjusting between the two. So I feel like that kind of makes up for it. So what I do is I basically stay in massage mode the entire time because I like a higher frequency. My breasts respond better to a higher frequency. So that's the reason why I stay in massage mode. You can stay in expression mode. There's no wrong way to pump if you're doing it effectively. So I just wanted to throw that out there because I find that works best for me. The Luna does have that hum vibration that does make it more comfortable to pump, so I did like that. I also wanted to say that I am really impressed that you can already find replacement parts online, and also that a lot of insurances are covering it. It was an option for me to get through my insurance as well. So I feel like that's a really great sign for a pump that's relatively new. That's very impressive to me. Normally you gotta wait a while before they start rolling that stuff out, but I like to see that. And I also want to mention that even if you do end up paying out of pocket for this pump, I don't think $200 is unreasonable. And like I said, it does tend to go on sale on Amazon, so I would just keep an eye on it if you know you're going to pay out of pocket for it, but don't if you can help it. Like I said, make sure your insurance won't cover a pump first. Overall, I would say I'm just impressed with it. I feel like it's a workhorse. It's going to deliver for people who need to frequently pump, if not exclusively pump. While I was using it, I found settings that emptied me well. They were comfortable to use. I didn't have any poor experiences whatsoever, so I definitely would recommend this pump. I will have links down below on Amazon for you to find it over there in case you do need to pay out of pocket for it. I'll also link to the PDF form online of the owner's manual as well. I'll also be having a how to use video on this breast pump as well, so stay tuned for that if you're curious about it. I'll walk you all through setting it up, how to use it, things like that. But like I said, overall, I was very, very thrilled with the experience. I feel like it's a great pump. It's a great option for you. So if you're in the market for it and you're interested interested in it, I would definitely say take the plunge. And like I said in the beginning of the video, if you guys have any comparison videos you'd specifically like to see, make sure you leave a comment down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, also leave those down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.